what fun would the world be if we all had the same opinions? Like, it just wouldn't. What up, everybody? I am the Mademoiselle and of my channel, and today we are going to be doing an unpopular opinions video. And today's unpopular opinions video is Black edition, okay? Now, every time I do one of these, I piss people off a lot. And I was like, you know what? I want to piss y'all off some more. So let go, all right? Comment down below, what are your unpopular opinions regarding the Black community, if you're Black, because if you're not Black, don't comment, you don't know nothing about us. But, you know, if you don't have a Black one, you can comment about anything else, okay? Before we get this video started, I have to give a special shout out to my sponsor, ashkickin.com, okay? They have the best home fragrance and health and beauty products. They are made with 100% natural quality ingredients, and they're handcrafted with your family in mind. Not to mention, they have like anything you can think of. Like I'm telling y'all, like everything, okay? From body butters to hair moisturizers, African black soap, scented candles, incense sticks, and much more. And they're priced just right for you. Treat your home and your body with Ashkickin products. Visit ashkickin.com. That's ASHKICKIN.com. Or you can visit the link in my description box or in the pinned comment down below. And use my coupon code TheeMlle, TheeMlle, at checkout for 15% off your order today. First things first. I don't think soul food is all that, okay? Now, I know there's gonna be so many people that unsubscribe, revoke my Black card, blase, but I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit for fried chicken. I hate collard greens. I think they're disgusting. And I know there's gonna be people,
you need to have my mom's soul food. You need to have my grandmother's collard greens.
I don't care for soul food. It could be because I'm Haitian. It could be. It really could be because of that. But even at that, I don't like a lot of Haitian food. And maybe you guys might say, oh, I'm just a picky eater. Maybe that's the case. Like I just don't care for anything that comes with soul food except for cornbread. I love cornbread. Natural hair is for everybody, okay? I'm tired of people.
Oh my God, your hair is so beautiful, but it's just not for me. It doesn't look good on me.
Can someone please explain to me how the hair that grows out of your scalp, the hair that you were born with, is not for you? Like, this is something I've been saying for years, and I will never understand it. I believe people who have the mindset of, oh, natural hair is not for everybody, are people who have been indoctrinated to believe that natural hair is not beautiful. These are people living with an internalized self-hatred, point blank period. That's just my opinion, okay? If you're one of those people rolling around talking about, oh, natural hair ain't for everybody, there's something fucking wrong with you. Why is it that Becky's hair is for her, but Tiffany hair ain't for her, okay? Why is it that a white girl could walk around with her long, straight hair down to her butt and that's for her, but for whatever reason, I can't walk around with my afro touching the damn sky and it ain't for me? That don't make no damn sense. You could say I'm not used to my natural hair. I believe that some people don't look good with the way they style their natural hair, but this just to say, oh, not everybody can rock natural hair is ridiculous. Like, that's literally the hair that grows out of your scalp. How are you gonna tell someone they can't rock something that is literally on them? I don't get it. I think it's ridiculous. I would like to give a huge special shout out to my sponsor at Car Marshall. If you need a new car, a used car, any car, make sure you head to carmarshall.com and they will definitely get you the best price. And the best thing is they will do all the negotiating for you. You don't have to sit through a long process. Just head down to the link down in my description box or in my pinned comment down below to get started today. Now, this is a hypocritical opinion. It really is, but I do believe that trap music, gangster music, and all of that is detrimental to our youth. Now, granted, I grew up listening to a whole bunch of nonsense, okay? Ja Rule, DMX, shit, Cisco, all that. However, I don't know what it is, but I believe that this generation of kids is a lot more impressionable than my generation of kids were. And I believe that these songs and all of these like ideologies that are being put in front of them is definitely affecting them negatively, whether it's in music, media, TV shows, all of that. Like, I really think that it's very detrimental. And in the future, we're really going to see the remnants of how bad a lot of it has gotten. Now, I don't know. Comment down below if you agree. Like, I really love trap music. I really do. Like, but then again, I am an adult. But would I let my kids listen to trap? I don't think so. Like, I see so many like kids like on Instagram, on Facebook, like dancing to these songs. And it's just like, you as a parent let your kid dance to this nonsense? Like, and I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, well, you were listening to this, that, and the third, and you turned out fine. Honestly, I just don't think it's the same. Comment down below if you do not believe that our generation of kids and this generation of kids is the same. I just believe everything is so much more like different. I believe these kids are a lot more sensitive. They're a lot more impressionable. As a people, with all the issues that we have going on right now, I believe that we need more motivational and inspirational type of music. We need a lot more music that is going to encourage our youth to, you know, start their own businesses, get an education. We need more music that's going to uplift the youth and not shit about bang bang, fuck this bitch, I sell drugs, bada boom, bada bang. Like, that shit is just out. Like, I don't know. It really does bother me, and I don't know if it's because it's like I genuinely do believe that these kids are impressionable, or if it's one of those things where I'm just becoming older and I'm becoming like, oh my God, like, damn, these little niggers out here fucking up the world. I really don't know. Comment down below if you feel the same, because I don't know. Like, I'm very concerned because, like, I hear and see kids do too many things that is relative to a lot of this trap and gangsta music that is playing these days. Next unpopular opinion is, I don't think that HBCUs are all that. I really don't. Most of my friends that have been to HBCUs, I don't see much of a difference in them at all in terms of education, in terms of getting better jobs, in terms of anything. And I see a lot of you who hit me up and a lot of like younger people I know in my life that are just like, oh my God, I gotta go to HBCU, I gotta go to HBCU. Just like, honestly, I believe that education is what you make it. Regardless, college opens your eyes up to so many things, whether you're in a black institution, a white institution, a mixed institution, whatever the case may be. College is what you make it. The education you get and what you do with that education is up to you. It doesn't matter what school you go to. And I know there's gonna be a lot of people, oh, well, but these were made for black people. That means they teach more black things and da da da. You can always educate yourself on black things and black culture and black history. This is why Google is a thing. It's fucking amazing, okay? I don't believe that going to HBCU makes you a better person or makes you more black or makes it seem that you have a better education. I just really don't, but that's just my personal opinion. I believe that Black Lives Matter is only available when a black person is killed by a white cop or a white person. Now, a lot of you guys may be like, no, they do so much, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna tell you right now, this may be my ignorance. I just may not be looking for it, but the only time I see them full-fledged out there in the news, in the street, is when something really big happens. I've never seen them any other time. I actually had a whole dedicated video to this, but YouTube took it down for whatever reason, so I'm just gonna have to reiterate these points, okay? I personally never see them any other time. I just don't. And I really could be wrong, but I really think that that's the only time they come around. Like, anytime someone's killed by an officer, well, a black person is killed by an officer is the only time I see them. Like, now I'm not trying to say that they're a bad organization or that they don't do anything or whatever the case may be. That's definitely not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying that's the only time I see them. That's it. Like, that. Comment down below if you agree. Comment down below if I'm wrong. I definitely could be wrong, okay? I haven't seen a march around. I live in Newark, okay? Newark, New Jersey. Last time I saw a march, I was in undergrad. That was years ago. Maybe they've had more. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I definitely respect it, but I'm not about to be sitting out here putting Black Lives Matter in my bio and sitting here preaching about Black Lives Matter quotes, okay? I support black people, I love black people, I'm black myself, but at the same time, the whole Black Lives Matter thing is just a little bit to me, just because I only see them when something significant happens. Other than that, it's as if they don't even exist. Black people can have mental illness. Let's say that again. Black people can have mental illnesses. I have no idea why it is that there's so many people out there who refuse to believe that black people can be mentally ill. I've actually had this argument with numerous people, and a lot of these people have been freaking adults. Okay, and they told me that, you know, that's
a white people thing and black people aren't mentally ill. That's some cracker shit.
And I'm just like, so is my bipolar disorder all in my head? Are you trying to say that I'm just making up my anxiety or what? Like, honestly, anyone can be mentally ill, okay? Whether you're white, black, purple, green, or orange, anyone can have a mental illness. And if you do believe you have a mental illness, or if you do have a mental illness, it is important to get the help you need, whether you go through medication, a lifestyle change, whatever. It is important to get help. It is important to take care of yourself. It is important to take care of your mental health. With that being said, if you are in a toxic situation, if you're in a toxic household, if you're in a toxic relationship, if you are in anything that can be deteriorating your mental health, you should definitely get help. It don't matter, especially if you are black, okay? There are way too many things holding us back as a people that your mental health doesn't need to be on top of that list, okay? You need to take care of yourself. Don't let nobody tell you that, oh no, you're just crazy. Oh no, you need the Lord, okay? The Lord, and that's gonna be my next point, okay? Let me finish this one. Don't let anyone tell you that you need the Lord to cure yourself and, you know, you're overthinking things and you're just crazy, because that's ridiculous, okay? Get some help if you really think you need it. I believe that the reason that a lot of black people are not economically stable, in general, as a whole, I believe there's not much money in our communities because too many black people put emphasis on church and let that destroy them. Now, I'm not trying to say God doesn't exist. I don't believe in Jesus. Church is bad. Don't tithe. I'm not saying that. I am saying, let me put it this way. I've heard this somewhere in an interview. I don't remember where, but this was something that has always stuck in my head when I heard it, and it was the center of the white community is the bank. The center of the black community is the church. And that's the problem. Black people, including my damn mom, and I was just telling her about this, will sit there and pour all their money into the church. Meanwhile, they can't pay a bill. I don't understand this. And I told my mom this the other day. I was like, yo, you sitting here giving what, $20 a week to church, 52 weeks in a year. Let's see what happens if you save that $20 a week, sis. So let's do the calculator. Now, I know you guys are like, oh my God, you can't do that math. No, because I can't count. I ain't go to college to count, okay, bitch? I didn't get my master's to count. So that is $1,040 she can be saving every single year if she didn't give that $20 to church. Now, I'm not saying don't give money to church. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying don't tithe. I'm not saying be selfish, but I'm just gonna leave that right there. All of this money that you're giving to the church, meanwhile, the priest, the pastor, the deacon, the bishop, whatever the case may be, is living better than you. I see pastors out here driving Jeeps, Range Rovers, shit, even Rolls Royces. Meanwhile, you can't afford to pay your electricity bill. Now, I'm Catholic. Priests really aren't allowed to own much of anything. Like, anything that a priest has is given to them by the church. But the Catholic Church does have the Vatican, which has money. That's all I'm gonna say. I personally just don't, I don't know. I really do believe that there has to be something that changes with that, because it's just like, I feel like too much of everything that we do, too much of everything that is done or not done is focused on, oh, well,
it's church. Oh, just pray on it. Oh, just God will this, God. No.
God does not help the lazy or the irresponsible. You need to put your finances, yourself, your family, goals first, before church, before all that. I don't care. Everyone's probably gonna be like, oh no, you heathen, you're going to hell. Well, listen, I got the red hair to match it. If I'm going to hell, hello devil, how are you? Okay, it is what it is. I said what I said, okay? I believe there should be way more focus on other things like financial literacy, okay, and all this other stuff. Even in churches, I believe that should be a thing, especially in black churches. I don't know how everybody else does their churches. I do have a couple of Jehovah Witness friends that told me that they actually do that in Jehovah churches. Like, they actually give like financial literacy types of classes on Sundays and other stuff, but I've never been to one, so I can't verify that. But I believe at least if black people are gonna make church such a huge thing, that it needs to be educating and helping us, okay? Granted, there are some churches out there that do a really good job actually teaching their parish stuff, you know, teaching them financial literacy. Or even I had one friend, he went to jail. He went to jail for something he was wrongfully accused of, and his church is what got him out. They were writing letters. They were sending money. They were doing this, that, and the third. So in that case, I believe church is amazingly beneficial. But if your church is not helping you, if your church is not doing anything for you, all they're doing is talking shit about you, and all you're doing is giving $20 a week or whatever the case may be, I think that's a problem. Some churches do help, a lot of churches do not, and too many black people put emphasis on church instead of everything else in life, and there's way more important things than just going to church and praising the Lord and following the word. At the end of the day, you need to do it for yourself. You cannot just rely on a book. You cannot just rely on the higher being to just do things for you because you go to church or read a damn passage or two every day. That does not work out. I don't believe that black Trump supporters are bad people. I know a lot of black Republicans, and I also know a lot of black Trump supporters. And honestly, those are actually some of the best people that I've ever met in my life. I do not let people's political or even social opinions stop me from being friends with them, because at the end of the day, if you're friends with people who believe and think exactly the way you believe and think, you're not gonna grow. I believe in being friends with people with different perspectives and different outlooks and different views of life, because it gives me a robust mindset on how to deal with people who are different than me, and it offers me an opportunity to learn the way those people think. I cannot stand it when someone says, oh, well, I support Trump. Oh, I like Trump. All of a sudden, they're a bad person. Like, I was doing my house tour and I had a red hat, and the hat says like, be you, sis. I haven't got to wear it yet because I haven't really worn hats in my videos in a while. I forgot what it said, but it was just a red hat. And all of them, automatically someone went and commented, oh my God, is that a Trump hat, sis? Are you stupid? Because it's a red hat, it has to be a Trump hat? Stop being dumb. I don't support none of these motherfuckers. That's one. I didn't even vote. I don't care. And I know you didn't vote. Our ancestors fought for that. First of all, no. If you look up the way voting works, a lot of our votes actually do not count. But that's for a whole nother video. The point is, even if it was a Trump hat, and it wasn't a Trump hat, but even if it was, and I feel like too many black people have this ideology that we all have to believe and like and want the same exact things. And that is the problem. We are all going to have different opinions. We're all going to lead different lives, like different things, hate different things. If anything, we just need to learn to respect one another as being black and know that we need to come together when it comes to certain situations. We cannot just, oh, well, you don't support this, so fuck you, black card revoked. Like, that just doesn't make sense. That's why we don't get anywhere. Because you see white people, you see Chinese people, you see all these other types of people, all these races, ethnicities of people. They can stay together no matter what their differences are. But when it comes to black people, as soon as 1, 2, 10 different people have a difference of opinion, all of a sudden, no, black card revoked, you're not invited to the cookout, fuck you. That is ridiculous. We need to understand that we are not the same, okay? We are not the same. We are not going to be the same, and a difference in opinion is what makes us who we are. And at the end of the day, just because someone doesn't agree with you, just because someone doesn't have the same opinion as you, does not make them an enemy to you or your race or your ethnicity. What fun would the world be if we all had the same opinions? Like, it just wouldn't. My last unpopular opinion is, just because you're black doesn't mean you have the right to disrespect other races or ethnicities, okay? Now, even in my comment section, sometimes I can't look at my comments because some of y'all are just downright disrespectful to one another, and it's ridiculous. At the end of the day, I do make videos about black people, okay? My goal is to uplift black brothers, mainly our sisters. However, I mean, I will crack a joke, you know, like I'll crack a Becky joke, you know, I'll say something here and there, and maybe that's wrong on my part. I ain't gonna lie, maybe it is. But there be some of y'all that just be doing too much, talking some,
Oh, you white people smell like dog. Oh, you white people dirty as hell. Oh, you white people don't take showers.
that's disrespectful, okay? Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people, oh, well, they do it to us, and they did it. That doesn't make it right. And I feel like a lot of black people need to understand that just because white people have enslaved us, white people have stripped us of our identity and kidnapped us and degraded us and basically taken a lot of opportunities away from us. Not saying we need to get over that, because they definitely need to be held accountable. The white people alive now definitely need to know what their ancestors done did. But I'm saying it doesn't give you the right to blatantly disrespect people now. It doesn't give you the right to blatantly disrespect someone that has nothing to do with that. At the end of the day, there's plenty of white people who do support black people and black people's rights and who actually actively try to do things for black people. There really are. Believe it or not, there's a lot of them. I know a lot of white people who are like very pro-black. So it's just like, don't just, oh, they're white, public enemy number one, anyone. Or, oh, they're not black, they don't understand. Oh, you must hate me because I'm black. Stop having that mindset. Like, it'd be to the point where people be like, oh, look at her icon picture, she's white. And then they go off on that person. Just because the person has a white icon picture doesn't mean they're white. Y'all need to understand, again, everyone has a difference of opinion, and you also need to understand that it's not okay to disrespect people just because they're different than you, or just because their ancestors have a history of doing some fucked up shit. Now, of course, they are not their ancestors, but I will agree they do benefit from the caca that their ancestors have done. But what you need to understand, and a lot of people need to understand, is that a lot of white people, for real, they don't understand that. They don't. White people are some of the most clueless people I've known in my life. But then again, I gotta play devil's advocate here. It's funny because white people can sit there and learn all types of different shit and find out all types of different information, but for whatever reason, they don't want to hear about anything their ancestors done. So I completely understand why black people are so, you know, combative or defensive or even aggressive towards white people in a sense. But we need to come to a sense where we need to realize a lot of times we need to educate them, because a lot of them don't understand, they don't know. And some of them genuinely don't want to know, they really don't, but a lot of them are very curious. And the reason a lot of them get combative or catch attitudes or say shit to us is because they genuinely don't understand, and since they're being attacked, they're gonna attack back. So I feel like we need to spend a lot of time educating these Beckys about the shit that their ancestors done did and why it is that we are the way we are. Because a lot of them just, they don't get it. Like, I don't think you understand how many arguments I've gotten into with white people, and it's just like, I don't have time. And again, I know a lot of you are like, oh, why don't they just go read a book, da-da-da. Listen, they're not. It's up to us to educate them, or at least inform them a little bit on why it is we act the way we act, or why it is we say what we say, or why it is that we feel the way we feel. That's it for this video. Make sure you comment down below what was your favorite unpopular opinion that I said. What was your least favorite unpopular opinion that I said? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all that. Follow me on social media, and I'm gonna see y'all next time.